Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Obsy. Thank you for tuning in, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you guys for tuning in once again. In this video, we're going to be talking about spring fragrances. I think that the weather has changed so far. It's currently raining almost every day here in Budapest. That means that our fragrances would have to change. So here are some fragrances that I'm going to be recommending for this season. I do have a lot on my wish list, to be honest, because I've smelled a couple of new fragrances and I'm just like, no, that would be so perfect for this season. So without taking so much of your time, let's get right into the video. First fragrance on my list here is Roja Perfumes Enigma. This is what it looks like, and for me this is a very nice ambery spicy fragrance with that Coca-Cola vibe, but it's so sweet. It's like a very sweet cola, but then when it dries down into this sweet, a little bit cola, but then a bit smoky as well, a bit floral, a bit spicy. The dry down is so amazing. It's so sexy. It's a little bit dark as well, but I would still consider this a very good fragrance for the spring season. It has jasmine, which is my all-time favorite note, floral note. It also has neroli, it has geranium, it has other kinds of floral notes in here. I think it also has a little bit of rose. In the base note, I cannot remember exactly, but I know for sure that there's patchouli in here. There's probably ambergris or benzoin in here because it's an ambery fragrance as well. It is so good. It's so potent, very long lasting. A mid projection, to be honest, because it's not like a beast mode, like it will fill up a whole room, but to be honest, people around you will smell you. Like when you step into a room, they're going to smell you for sure. But it has a very huge sillage, so you're going to leave central. So that is Enigma from Roja Perfumes. I really love this one. Obviously it is catered to men, and I can see this actually performing so well on men because it's a little bit sweet and spicy. I think that this would smell really nice on a guy, but it also performs so well on women as well. It is very mysterious as well. I think it's a perfect date night scent. It's a perfect spring night scent. This is the fragrance for you. My next is from Initio Perfumes, and this is Narcotic Delight. You guys, I mean, this is a new release from Initio Perfumes. I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed. This has cherry in it, and to be honest, I'm not really a fan of cherry. Like, cherry is not like my favorite note in fragrances, but when it's done properly well, when it's done and blended very smoothly, I really like it. And Narcotic Delight is one fragrance that I genuinely love so much. I was very blown away when I smelled it for the very first time. It's like a cherry, tobacco, boozy kind of fragrance. Some people really compare this to the side effects from Initio Perfumes. To be honest, I don't see the similarity, maybe because of the rum in both fragrances, but they smell completely different. But I would say it's as dark and mysterious as side effects. If you want to like lay comparison, they don't smell the same way at all. There's nothing similar, but I would say like the vibe is kind of similar. You know how dark, you know how intense side effect is. It's the same way Narcotic Delight is as well. It's cherry, it's boozy, it's tobacco, it's vanilla, and the dry down is a very nice toned down cherry, but then the vanilla and tobacco is so good. And when I say this is very long lasting, you guys, extremely long lasting. I get up to 24 hours on clothes with this fragrance, and on my skin I get more than 12 hours for sure. It's such a stunning scent. It's also a very sexy, mysterious scent as well, kind of in a line with Enigma, because in the dry down you cannot really tell what you're smelling, but you can tell that this is so alluring. This is, I want to know more. Like, it's very intriguing. Like, you want to know what this person is all about. It's just a very nice balance, cherry, tobacco and vanilla with a little bit of booze in there. So if you have not gotten your nose on Narcotic Delight, I will highly recommend that you try it or you test it out to see if it is your vibe. Yeah, but this is definitely something I'll be wearing a lot this spring season. The next fragrance I have here is from Montale Paris. To be honest, yeah, I'm not a fan of Montale bottles. I mean, we all know that the bottles are very cheap, hence why the prices are not as expensive as a typical niche fragrance, but the juice is always very good. I'm not one to be drawn to a Montale fragrance anymore, but if you're looking to start out your niche collection, because of how pricey some niche fragrances are, you don't know which one to go for, I would actually recommend Montale or Mancera fragrances because they are not so expensive, but they have very good fragrances and they're extremely long lasting, you guys. Extremely long lasting. This is Arabian's Tonka. Now, Arabian's Tonka has the same DNA of Gentle Fluidity Gold, has the same DNA of Roses Vanille from Mancera. It's a very nice, sweet, floral fragrance. It's very long lasting as well. It's so sweet. I've had this bottle for a little bit. I've had it for like a year plus now, or 2 years, if not 3 years to be honest, and it is probably now macerated for a long time, and it is now very sweet. It's almost like very syrupy in my opinion. It's very strong, it's very long lasting, very potent, very sweet, very alluring. I think it's a perfect fragrance for spring. Actually, I think that it has the right amount of sweetness for spring, and it's not also very cloying. It's not sugary sweet, but it's very sweet to be honest. Usually when I wear this, I always mix this with something stronger in my collection. My next one is a little tiny weeny very cute bottle. This is Prima's vanilla powder. Now I got the 6 ml because, hear me out, vanilla powder is a very nice vanilla coconutty scent, very strong. You guys, this fragrance is so strong that only 3 sprays, like you only need like 1 or 2. I'm a huge oversprayer of my fragrances, but I cannot overspray this fragrance. I don't know why. I have like 3 or 4 bottles of Prima fragrances, and this one, the fragrances are always very long lasting and very potent with huge projection as well, but this particular one, I feel like just 2 or 3 sprays is enough. It's enough for the whole day. It's a beast mode scent. It's very long lasting. It has nice florals in there, but the main prominent notes are the vanilla and the coconut. It also has something a little bit lactonic, I don't really know, but it gives me a little bit of lactonic vibes. But the prominent thing that you get from this fragrance is the coconut. It has, I think, coconut powder, I believe. For the dry down, you're going to get the coconut, you're going to get the vanilla, so it's very prominent. It stands out. If you spray this and you spray other fragrances, this is the thing that you're going to be smelling the whole time. It has a very huge projection. When you go into a room, people in that room are going to smell you. So I highly recommend vanilla powder. I only got the 6 ml because I just felt I did not need a huge bottle. If they actually make like 10 mls or 15 mls, I would go for that. I've had this since last year and I haven't even gotten to the bottom because it's just enough. I don't need too much of this fragrance. It does the job, and again, I really like it for this weather because it's a little bit sweet, but at the same time it's also a bit airy as well, so it doesn't make me feel sick. I can wear this during the daytime, I can wear this at night, and it will still have a huge or high performance on my skin. The next one here is Naxos from Xerjoff. Naxos is a very nice fresh green fragrance. It's very spicy, a little bit aromatic. I like Naxos. I really like Naxos. The Naxos is like one of everybody's favorite fragrance, and I can see why. I was kind of leaving mine to macerate a bit just because I wanted it to be a little bit more intense. When I tell you, like, this is so good, I don't think I would even want to mix this with any other fragrance in my collection. It's so stunning. It's a little bit fresh, green, spicy, sweet. It has a little of everything in here. I'm going to leave all the notes on the screen. It's so stunning. It's so unique as well. I think there's also something a little bit woody or maybe tobacco. There's probably tobacco in this one. It's not smoky, but you can definitely get a little bit of dirtiness in the dry down, which mixes or complements the sweetness and the floral notes in this one. I haven't really played with it a lot because, again, as I said, I was leaving it to macerate a bit, but this is so good. My next one here is my baby. This is my baby. So if you like Ebra Pura from Xerjoff, I'm not saying they smell the same way, but it has the same fruitiness, happy fragrance, but this also has oud in the dry down, so you can get like the smokiness in the dry down. It complements the sweetness, the fruits that are in this one. There's also a little bit of floral notes in here, which I really love. It makes me so happy, and this is definitely one I'll be reaching out a lot in this season. I think I'm also going to be mixing this with vanilla powder. I feel like they would definitely play very well together just because. But yeah, this is Nomad, if I did not mention. This is Nomad from Bond 09. Now my next one is Thameen Royal Sapphire. When you're looking for a fresh fragrance that lasts 24 hours on your skin, this is this one. Royal Sapphire is a fresh floral fragrance. It's so stunning. I feel like this is a fragrance that I would wear to work, for brunch, for a date night, and all year round fragrance. I really love how this smells. It smells so good, very unique. It smells very expensive as well. I don't get any oud or anything smoky in this one, but I love the florals. There's rose, there's probably jasmine in here. There's also some fruitiness, like some citruses in there as well, that plays very well. This is a very nice, sweet, fresh, aromatic fragrance. Very good for this season. I'm telling you, you're gonna get huge compliment with this one. It's a compliment grabber. It is very long lasting. It's not a beast mode scent, but it has a very huge sillage. So whenever you walk past anybody, they're definitely going to smell this one on you. I really love Royal Sapphire. It's that good. Next one here is Prima Donna. I get a lot of fruits in this one. Yeah, a little bit fruity floral, but I get mostly like fruits. I cannot really tell or pinpoint which one. Let me try. I can't even tell you the fruits that are in this one because they are very well blended. This is so good. It's very aromatic, very clean, very fresh, a little bit floral and fruity as well. This is very different from the other fragrances in this collection. I have nothing that smells like this fragrance. It is very long lasting. You're going to get at least 24 hours with this one. I kid you not. It is very potent. It performs so well on my skin. It performs even better on my clothes. There's no time I've worn this fragrance that I did not get compliments. It is so long lasting. Definitely be rocking this one this spring. Prima Donna from Sospiro. I didn't even mention the brand name. Last but not the least fragrance here is Madawi. I feel like Madawi is a little bit close to Prima Donna. Not that they smell the same way, no, but it has the same vibe, the same floral fruity vibe. There's definitely rose in this one because I get a lot of rose. I don't know if there's patchouli in this one. Madawi is just that girl. Like Madawi, it smells so expensive, it smells so luxurious. This is Madawi from Arabian Oud, if I did not mention. It is one of their best sellers. I'm sure you've definitely heard of Madawi. Definitely a fragrance that will perform so well this spring season. It's going to leave huge scent trails. I wore this in Nigeria and I'm telling you the amount of compliments that I gathered from this one, in as much as I knew that people could smell me and they were complimenting me, it's the fact that I could smell myself. There's sometimes that you wear fragrances and you can't smell yourself but you still receive compliments. I could actually smell myself. It felt like I could tell that I was the best smelling person in the room. That is what Madawi does for you. It is such a gorgeous fragrance, fruity floral fragrance, a lot of floral notes in this one and a little bit of citruses in there, rose as well. Very stunning, very elegant. I mean, if that's the kind of vibe that you're going for, then check out Madawi from Arabian Oud. The last fragrance I'm going to mention in this one is my baby fragrance de bois Voyage à Paris. I have spoken about this fragrance a lot. This is a fragrance with honey in here. There's a little bit of rum. There's also some floral notes in this one. I think there's also cinnamon. It is sweet. I love how the honey plays in this particular one because it's not extremely sweet, it's not cloying. I know honey can be a little bit syrupy and very sticky. It doesn't give me that vibe in this fragrance. It's perfectly done. I love that it's very well balanced. You can get different facets of this particular fragrance. It is so pleasing to the nose. Anybody that would smell you would give you compliments. Like, you literally will smell so good. It's not a beast mode fragrance, but it has a huge sillage for sure. This is one that I feel like I would probably wear anytime, any year, any day. It's my perfect fragrance. Honestly, I really love this one. Guys, that's it for this video. So if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you like this video, share it to your friends and your family. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What fragrance are you going to be rocking this spring season? I have a couple on my wish list. To be honest, my wish list is very long. A lot of fragrances are coming out this season, maybe this month or next month. Some of them are already released. So let me know what fragrances you're rocking this spring season. Thank you guys for watching this video and I'm going to see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.